My guild branded me a murderer and slandered my name across his net. For 25 years I ran. Never. Mercer doesn't need to die. He needs to feel the cold sting of fate as his life crumbles in front of him and he's hunted by the guild. I can promise you, if it comes to that, and my back's to the wall, I won't hesitate. He was a scholar, a master thief, and a natural leader. Everyone... It was Gallus who inducted me into the Nightingales. Gallus once said he felt comfortable around me, able to let his guard down. I can't help but think that I'm responsible for what happened to him. I'm afraid not. There are preparations. I promise to join you there as soon as I can. Remember, speak only to Anthea. Trust no one else.
Walk into the wrong place with your weapon drawn, and not walk out again. Yes, what is it? Carlia, do you have Gallus's journal? No problem. Let me see it. Oh, this is just like Gallus. A dear friend, but always too clever for his own good. He's written all of the text in the Falmer language. No, the court wizard of Markarth, Calselmo, may have the materials you need to get this word of warning. Calselmo is a fierce guardian of his research. Getting the information won't be... In the time before man, they were known as the Snow Elves. They lived in the sunlight, and like the Altmer? Yes, I would say their culture quite possibly rivaled. The Nords went to war with the Falmer in the First Era. Killed them by the Falmer retreated underground and forged. This betrayal made them what they are now. Horrible, blind monstrosities with a burning hatred of any but their own kind. Good, I lost more. If you wish to learn more about them, you're welcome to my tome on the subject. Should be on my table. Besides the fact that there are only a handful of people in Tamriel that even recognize the language, I'm fairly certain he was planning some sort of a heist that involved a deep understanding of the fall. Sadly, we never had the opportunity to speak about. Ironically, I pointed him in the same direction I pointed you, to Markarth and Calselmo. I'm only hoping whatever means he used to learn the language will still be available to you. Calselmo is stubborn as a mule. Be careful when you speak to him.
Bit of jewelry for a journey home. Oh, this pendant would look lovely on my sister.
I die for my people.
The Forsworn are here in the city.
Everyone, stay back. The Markarth City Guard have this all under control. There are no Forsworn here.
He tried to kill Margaret, right in front of me.
By the gods, that man nearly killed me. You saved my life. Thank you. Here. I was gonna bring this to my sister, but I think you should have it.
Another body to get rid of.
No. I don't have any idea. I've heard of them. Something about the men who live in the hills and attack caravans. I'm sorry. I don't know anymore. I'm just visiting here from Cyrodiil. I've heard of them. I'm sorry. I don't know anymore. I'm just visiting here from Cyrodiil. All right then.
To kill Margaret, right in front of me.
Did you see that, madman? A forsworn agent, here in the city. Think he worked down at the smelter. Lot of laborers there. They promise people they'll kill off all the Nords that rule over the Reach. Nothing but murderers and saboteurs. This has ruined my entire day.
We'll handle things from here. Move along. I said move along. The Forsworn are just a bunch of madmen. We have everything under control. Stay out of it.
Did you see that, madman? A forsworn agent, here in the city.
He tried to kill Margaret, right in front of me. No. She's such a nice woman. Comes by every day. Why would anyone want to kill her? It doesn't make it... I'm sorry. I don't think I can bear to sell anything right now.
Did you see that, madman? A forsworn agent, here in the city.
What are you hiding, priest?
I'm not hiding anything. It's closed for a reason.
Typical Imperial lies. First, you take away Talos. Now you're keeping us from seeing our honored dead? You and the Jarl will answer for any desecration of my ancestors' bodies.
That's enough, Thongvor. We're done. If it's about the Hall of the Dead, no, you can't go in there. I can't talk about it. Rest assured, the Jarl hears everyone's concerns. You will be able to visit the dead again soon. All right? I was going to suggest the Jarl hire someone to sort the... We've discovered that some of the dead have been... eaten. Flesh has been... We haven't caught anyone or anything yet. If you can get to the bottom of this, the priesthood of Arcade will reward you. New to Skyrim? It's where people in the city are buried. Arcade, one of the 8 divines. It is his shrine people pray to when they visit the hall, and his divinity will watch over. Your ancestors on the way to the next life.
What are you doing here? The excavation site is closed. I don't need any more workers or guards. I told you I'm not hiring any more guards. You idiot! Do you even know who I am? I'm sorry, I got too excited. I'm in the middle of some very stressful work, and I shouldn't have yelled. How can I help you? Then you were well informed. I am at this very moment, I'm calling it Calcelmo's Guide to the Former Tongue. It will revolutionize the way we are. Preposterous! That research represents years of You must be mad to think I'd allow anyone to see it before it's completed. While I appreciate the sense, being an admirer, I'm sure you can appreciate the need to keep... I'm not certain how many scholars you're accustomed to dealing with, but I can assure you that personal wealth is our lowest priority. Do you realize that at a snap of... You best rethink this course of action, or you may find yourself on the... Very well. Perhaps when my research is complete, I'll feel more comfortable discussing my findings with you. This better be important. I have things to study. What is it?
Halt! The Dwemer Museum isn't open to anyone without the court wizard's permission. Because Calcelmo doesn't want anyone to go in. You have a problem with that? Go talk to him. You'll find him in front of the ruins during the day, just down the tunnel. You're here to see the Jarl. All right then. Keep your hands to yourself. Hold Warren City underneath the keep. The Schuenzell. Best steer clear if you don't want a steam centurion carving you up.
Salmo called in his entire expedition team. Said he needed every man he could get to protect his research. Better than it cost. We lost 3 good men to the traps. And for what? Just to see another man. Well, at least it's supposed to be safe. Come on.
As you say, sir.
Is some intruder!
Do your work!
closer.
What do you think this is?
Another trap, most likely. It's dangerous. 3 of the guards died when the lower hall flooded with steam last week.
That takes care of that. You need to leave now. You need to leave. You need to leave.
What is this?
I don't know.
Is that what you call it? In the Legion, we would call it peace. Look out the riddle for them.
Break the law in Markarth, and it's off to sit behind you.
The mages don't let us go in the college. They said it's not safe in there.
Back, eh? And how was our friend Calselmo? I suppose it would be inappropriate of me to... A rubbing, eh? Odd. I expected notes. I understand. Now, let me take a good look at this. Over here, please. This is intriguing, but highly disturbing. It appears that Gallus had suspicions about Mercer Frey's allegiance to the Guild for months. Gallus had begun to uncover what he calls an unduly lavish lifestyle replete with spending vast amounts of gold on personal pleasures.
Does the journal say where this wealth came from?
Yes, Gallus seems certain that Mercer had been removing funds from the Guild's treasury without anyone's knowledge.
Anything else, Enther? Anything about the Nightingales?
Yes, here it is. The last few pages seem to describe the failure of the Nightingales, although it doesn't go into great detail. Gallus also repeatedly mentions his strong belief that Mercer desecrated something known as the Twilight Sepulchre.
Shadows preserve us. So it's true.
I'm not familiar with the Twilight Sepulchre. What is it? What's Mercer Frey done?
I'm sorry, Enther. I can't say. All that matters is we deliver your translation to the Guild immediately. Farewell, Enther. Words can't express.
It's all right, Carlia. You don't have to say a word. Listen, all I want is the truth to be revealed to the Guild. They respected Carlia, and she deserves better. Do whatever you can, and I'd consider it a personal favor. If trying to rid yourself of stolen goods becomes a burden and you find yourself in Winterhold, visit me at the college. I've been known to handle items of questionable interest from time to time, and I'll see what I can do. If you have further need of me, you can find
We
me
must
in the
hasten to
college.
Riften before Mercer can do any more damage to the Guild. You've come this far, so I see no harm in concealing it any longer. The Twilight Sepulchre is the temple to Nocturnal. It's what the Nightingales are sworn to protect with their lives. Everything that represents Nocturnal's influence is contained with... Now it seems Mercer's broken his oath with Nocturnal and defiled the very... I felt the same way when Gallus first revealed these things to me. I think given time you'll understand what I mean. As a Nightingale, I've been sworn to secrecy regarding the Sepulchre. I know the Guild doesn't do much to foster faith, but I'm going to have to ask that you continue to trust me. I'll make for Riften and scout the situation, see if I can discover what Mercer's up to. When you're ready, meet me at the Ragged Flagon. In the meantime, I wanted you to have this. It belonged to Gallus. If the Guild isn't willing to listen to reason, You might have to.